Hi, I'm Lisi the High Priestess, and you can find me on Lisi the High Priestess on TikTok for my other readings. Lisi.highpriestess86 on IG. Lisi's World for my other talents on TikTok. Lisi the High Priestess 2 por TikTok y YouTube Español para mi gente latina. YouTube, press like, subscribe, notification. With the notification, you can get my lives. If not, you have to wait 12 hours. I tell unique stories. They don't resonate with everyone because if you just focus on one person's life story, the story is a lot more juicier. But throughout the story, I do general, okay? These are for the placements of Virgo, Capricorn, and Aquarius. If you have any of those, this is for you. Doesn't matter in what placement, anything, whatever. Okay, I don't know why I have to be specific today, but be specific. Be more specific. Also, I hate it when they're like, be more Pacific. And then there's the meme of the water right there flowing of the Pacific Ocean. You know what I'm saying? Be more Pacific. It's specific, but it's a joke, meme, laugh. Okay. The Five of Pentacles, that's ghetto. It's not even that funny. Queen of Swords and the Nine of Cups, but it is. It is funny. Look, this is me laughing. Like, look at me. Doesn't that look like me? Doesn't that look like me? Look, that's me laughing. That's me cracking up right there. That's me laughing right there. All in black. The lady all in black. You see she's all in black with some gold earrings? With my pillows around me? Look, with the white scenery. That's the background right there. It's crazy, man. There's a lizard! Do you know one of my nicknames was the lizard? I feel like someone's calling me a lizard. Also, there's a woman here with tattooed legs. So someone's legs could be they have arms, sleeves too, that is all tatted up. All right. Also, Middle Eastern, I got this for you yesterday. But Middle Eastern people, they do this certain design. I don't know what the name is. Forgive me, okay? But they design all their hands on special. I was gonna say in special vegetables, but in special occasions. Kidding. All right, so I feel like someone can own a record label right here, or someone's showing up at someone's record label. Also, this gives me a lot of the cookie. All right. Cookie. What was it? The Empire. Another season on Empire. All right. This is tripping me out. And then there's the birds right here. Birds flocking. Specifically an owl, but through the owl's face, it also looks like a joker. Also, the spirit of the owl. Okay, you guys do know that I like to talk a lot about supernatural things. So I've been making jokes about Doja Cat because I want to talk about this. You know, I'm gonna save it for my talk to me's. Never mind, I'm gonna save it to my talk to me's because I want that to get erased. We gonna make this a different story, okay? Also, record label in the industry, a lot of things that go behind closed doors that aren't being talked about. Yo, I kind of wanted to get into like maybe a murder case or something like that. Y'all think I think it's cool, but honestly, yo, people die every day. G 10,000. They made a whole show about 1,000 ways to die or 10,000 ways to die or whatever, and people actually tuned in. I'm telling you, people really be curious about these things that happen in our world, on mankind. Like speaking on Sasquatch, I get the I'm having to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, the 9 of Pentacles. I gotta count some more cups over here. And the Nine of Cups, someone's laughing. Okay, also dark humor. Understanding dark humor is not for everybody. Do you know who has dark humor a lot? Is the government officials have dark humor, like uh, street police officers, people that are really out there in the action. Okay, so there's a building right here in Empire. There's also someone may is hood rich right here. Okay, so I get, let me count the bones. 7 of bones, okay? And the Queen of Goblet. All right, or is this the Queen of Swords? No, it's the High Priestess. Hi, I'm Lisi, the High Priestess. Press like, subscribe, notification bell. All right. Also, toast to the High Priestesses. Someone is, I feel like this High Priestess has her hair cut like this, and then she has the long hair. I see, what is this that you got? Are you cooking? Are you cooking while you're listening to me? Hi. Also, I feel like you have a friend that's a high priestess. Like, do you know us high priestesses tend to have really good friends that are high priestesses? You know, from a high priest to another high priest, someone's paying attention. Also, someone's very protective of their high priestess. Um, or the high priestess is very protected. People just don't know it with the 5 of Pentacles. All right. Because the high priestess has to protect her energy. Most high priestesses are mediums. Um, but there's different kinds of high priestesses. There's all kinds. There's all kinds of high priestesses. There's high priestesses in different organizations, and there's high priestesses with different types of voices, different type of vision, different type of mobility, different type of skin structure, different type of hair, different type of thought. Like, there is so many different high priestesses amongst us, and you wouldn't even know it. They don't even know it. And then there's the tampon card for me. Laugh, dude. For real. There's the tampon. I'm gonna need you to hold that real quick. Have you ever gotten your purse and accidentally gave your friend a tampon? The high priestess was on her period, okay? You ever dealt with the high priestess on her period? Also, this is a lucky rabbit foot. Also, this is a whip right here. Also, this is a vagina. This is a hairy vagina. The high priestess hasn't gotten none in a while. She ain't even been keeping up with herself. Also, some people like hair on it and some people don't. Okay. Also, someone's pussy whipped. All right. It'd be the high priestess pussy, man. You got to be careful with the high priestess cookie. With the high priestess's cookie, you got to be careful with her cookie. All right. Also, the ovulation of a high priestess is very important. If you're a high priestess, your ovulation cycle is important. Also, when you're breeding other high priestesses, their temperament is different when they're on their period. They're shedding an old self of themselves. Also, I'm telling you, I want to talk about Doja Cat so bad on this reading, but I don't. I want to talk about Doja Cat on my talk to me's after this reading, okay? But someone on their period, also someone a high priestess knew, or you knew about the period ritual that some certain high priestesses do to get their way. Mhm. King of Bones, Queen of Blades, and the Lovers. Amongst us high priestesses, you need to know certain things that happen. Okay, because if you never hear about it, or you never see someone do it, or you never experience it, you won't know the antidote because you never heard it fall upon your ears. Now, I tell you, I want to talk about Doja Cat so bad. The itch is right there. The itch is right there. But I'm not going to do it. All right. So, um, a woman is under the moon. The moon is a cycle, and that's why with the moon, the temperament of a woman when she is bleeding, ovulating, or whatnot, or whatever. I think ovulation is actually a week before you get your period. To be honest with you, if you study a woman's body, and every woman has different pH levels. And some people get heavy periods. I mean, I feel like I'm teaching a man this. Okay. I feel like a man doesn't know what a period is. You should really look into it because it's very fascinating what it does to a woman's body when she's on her period. A high priestess on her period, you better have her chocolates ready for her. You better be feeding her some grapes because a high priestess on her period, someone's like, nah, you better give me my cookies. Also, this reminds me of high priestesses are always are actresses as well. What's that motherfucker that was fucking these women while they were on their period? Subconsciously, that man was casting spells on these women. It's almost like signing your life over. And when his time was up and he had to pay for everything that he did, what did he do? What that man do? It took one woman to speak out about what happened. One woman. One woman's testimony. That's all it took was one woman to speak out about what happened to her. Yes, she got fame. She got all of that. But at what price? And when you think about it, when you think you're the only one, right? You speak about it, you write a book about it, and it's just pure your opinion and your testimony alone. And you're telling them, this man did this to me. And this is how I became famous. Like she's openly admitting, and come to find out, he was doing this to many women. And they said that even men fell to it. See, the industry has a dark side to it. It's a shortcut to fame. And fame is a motherfucker. Y'all don't see me in no fucking hurry. Y'all don't see me in no fucking hurry. And you know what's so crazy about it? That you have to come out to tell people who the fuck you are so people can accept you for who you really are. I was sitting outside thinking about some deep shit. You know, because a lot of my readings come with a lot of the thoughts and the shit that, I'm saving a whole lot of shit for talk to me's, but I'm giving you guys a long ass reading because I'm talking about how many zodiac signs right here: Virgo, Aquarius, and Capricorn. Also, I feel like there's three people in the room. You understand what I'm saying? Three people in the room, but three sides of you: your spiritual side, your physical side, and I would say your three, the power of three, the pyramid three, the open eye three. I mean, I'm just speaking knowledge to y'all. See, it's crazy. With knowledge comes understanding the dark side of every organization, institution, even the dark side of thyself. Understanding what your demons are capable of and how you manage that dark side of yourself from coming out and actually acting on its thoughts. Now, Lisa ain't perfect. Lisa ain't never been perfect a day in her motherfucking life. I bleed like any other woman out here. I bleed like every other woman out here. All right? And people get on TikTok and look for certain recipes to bind people with love magic. people are crazy because their emotions are on flesh things. You know, okay, so I am going to talk about Doja Cat. I am going to talk about her. I'm dying to talk about her. I'm going to say all allegedly, but I'm going to tell you what I feel about what she's trying to tell us. The way I see what she sees is the fact that people have demons, and she chose the demon of fame, and she wants you to see what fame really makes you, what fame will bring out a demon side of you when you're so obsessed in becoming famous. Now, outside looking in, because I am a medium and I am a shaman, I openly admit who I am. It took a long time for me to come out and say that I could even see a lot of dark things. That was only closed off to certain people that were in an everyday life with me. And they're fine. Majority of people are fine. But in that video that I shared, she was showing Christina Ricci paralyzed. Now, I'm going to tell you that I have had a lot of people I came across that have tried to explain exactly what the fuck has happened to them at night, what's causing them nightmares, why they can't go to sleep. Look, I'm coughing and shit. Why they can't breathe, and why does it feel, they say, I can't explain it, Lisi. It's like, my body's there, and then I'll read them off what it means. I'll show them examples of what it means, and they'd be like, that's exactly what fucking happened to me. When I was a kid, I would suffer from this every single night. I was scared. I was scared to tell anybody about this. I was really going through this shit. What do I do? And I'm going to tell you another thing. It also ties in on how when you're in a home, you see that Christina Ricci had just bought that with her 2 kids, a brand new home. It's her and the area that she was in was haunted. And it was trying to get to her through the demon of fame. The fame was calling out her name like, let me take you to be famous. Let me take you to be famous. And you guys think that shit ain't real? Why some people in the industry have told you that some people have flat out told the media that these certain people with power, that they were victimized by them. And they're still in power and they're still running shit. And I'm going to tell you something. Demons come, that's just the demon of fame. They say there's the 7 deadly sins. The 7 deadly sins, demons. You fucking on somebody else's husband? You fucking on somebody else's wife? You're cheating your partner out of money? You're betraying your best friend? You're doing cruel intentions? Those are deadly sins too. And they're not on the fucking music video. And they're just as hardcore as that. I don't know about y'all, but I'm guessing if you're watching my channel, you have seen something dark. I bet you have that kind of gift where you could see somebody's inner demons. I bet you. I promise you, and you have experienced it or somehow, and you have to be someone that's gone through some real shit and real experiences in life to understand what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm not for people who just want to see rosies, posies, and shit. You got to pay attention to the signs of the world. Shit really does happen out here. You can try to close it off as much as you want. Then you need to be doing more for your community if life is that fucking hip hop hooray all the time. That's very gluttonous. Having that much money and power and doing nothing for the people that really need it. That's a fucking demon itself. And that's what it looks like outside looking in. Just someone finally did a video, a music video explaining that shit, but people ain't ready for that. And what really kills the fuck out of me, I rarely saw anybody on there saying, I'm praying for you, Doja Cat, whatever demon you're fighting for, we're here, we're praying for you, sis. I hope you can beat this. Rebuke you in the name of Jesus and stuff. You're already commanding and you're giving a demon that much power. You have to pray. I don't think you get it that God has sent his own son into this realm of hell like this is like hell really right here. And God makes miracles every day in hell. You're there to help somebody out. Help. Help. That she's screaming help, 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 and nobody's fucking helping her. So she might as well be who the fuck you say she is. And last time I recall, the demon comes to you looking good, looking fabulous. They don't come to you looking like Doja Cat. And that's the that's like the most hypocrite thing, you know. What's the word? Hypocrisy. Why can I say it? It's just like what the fuck, right? And I was watching a blog, and this blog kept saying, fans are saying, fans are saying, fans are saying, like, who the fuck are these fans? And honestly, as a medium, if I could go into the demons you got, they'd probably be a lot worse than Doja Cat's, because she's out loud telling you who the fuck she is. People mask in beauty. They're fucking demons. Get the fuck out my face with that shit. Come across a motherfucking R. Kelly. R. Kelly came out talented as fuck, right? Didn't go to school, none of that shit, but he came from the streets of Chicago. And the shit he started to get into, he wasn't flat out telling you, I'm a demon, I've been doing this shit to girl. He was doing it a lot more low key. Selling the motherfucker a dream. And that's where the fuck I don't get it. She's showing you some shit. People who have actually experienced that, probably they're probably like, I went through that shit. I remember when that shit happened to me at this house, at this location, when I was with this person, I would always have nightmares. Every time I was with this person, I was always feeling, I've had people come up to me and tell me that shit. Now, I don't want to get into everybody's personal business because you know how I be. But I had to talk about that shit because high priestesses come in different forms. They'll come to you as an angel and they also come to you as a demon. And people who are mediums can see both. If you're a really good fucking medium, you're going to see both. You don't know if it's good or not until it appears at you. Now, I'm going to save some shit for Talk to Me, but I feel like you got to understand the industry to understand your purpose in life. Your purpose in life. You see, let's say you grew up with someone that was famous, right? Or they're in your family and stuff. It's your fucking job to let them know, like, hey, you're doing too much. Hey, you know, that's some shit. You don't want to get yourself too deep in that shit. I was talking to other trainers the other day, and they was saying the same shit. Like, we were like, man, I don't need all that fame. Like, we do this as a lifestyle. Because when you make it too much, you don't know who's trying to bribe your life. Take your time with your talents. Take your time with yourself. Take time with yourself. Appreciate yourself. Don't become somebody else's demon as well. Because the shit fame, it comes with people in the industry that you don't know what they do behind closed doors. And you find yourself affiliated with the devil. And some people, there was this movie I was thinking about, this movie on Netflix. I believe it's on Netflix, but there was this guy that was pranking this producer because he was such a fucking dick. He was a dick, but he played out some great fucking movies. He was a great fucking writer, all that shit. He's a great writer. And one day someone pranked him and told him it was the devil, that he could make a pact with him and all kinds of shit. And this fool fell for it. Shit, it's kind of scary, but this fool fell for it. And then the time when they did an investigation on all this shit, right? I think it was like actually in a crime show or something like that, which was really weird how they ended it. But it was like, whoa, this but they found out who was pranking him and making him think it was the devil and all this shit because he was believing that he took them bribes and all that shit. Well, anyways, his life did change, but then he came. Devil supposedly came to collect the soul. You know what I'm saying? And once they figured it out, he thought it was just him, and the guy was outside. They were arresting the man, taking him away. And while he was up in the office thinking that he got away from that shit, the devil called him, and he dropped dead right then and there. A mysterious phone call came in. See, we play with that kind of shit. You don't know what the fuck might enter you. See, this is another thing that I'm telling you. People are out here on TikTok and certain things teaching people some shit they're not ready for. They have to experience life. Unlocking those kind of keys to understanding that is an experience that the universe gives you if the experience is felt necessary by the universe. Because some people ain't meant to be tapped in that kind of shit. I would not be teaching this shit to nobody. The shit that I experience, I wouldn't wish it on anybody. I wouldn't want anybody to wake up with the kind of nightmares I have, the kind of therapy I'm gonna have to seek, how okay I am with the shit that I see. If someone that wasn't cut out to be an experienced person like me, they probably fucking go insane. They'd probably be in the loony bin. I just somehow, when I was young, something always led me to knowledge. I always was attracted to certain books. I was attracted, like my dark side was when I was young. The shit, it was a lot. I feel like a lot darker when I was young because I couldn't explain what the fuck was going on. I didn't even know if I was awake or if I was asleep. But I will tell you something. We lived in a haunted area when I was young. When I was a kid, we lived in a haunted area. And that shit ain't no shit to play with unless you ever lived in some shit like that. Shit feels like a relief when someone goes in there and takes something away. You can't. That price on that is it's priceless. You know what I'm saying? When these papas, we call them papas in Spanish. These papas, the priest, the pastor, the shaman, the medium, the healer comes in and cleanses your shit away, and you know it just feels safe. You know what I'm saying? Because they come in the name of God and all that's good in the light. And some people are meant to, like, they're cut up for that type of war. You can find them everywhere in Mexico. You go to a third world country, you go find yourself a lot of shamans, a lot of priests, a lot of papas, a lot of healers, people who actually take spirituality very serious because we're talking about ancient land. And as far as Mexico, I can tell you that out there they call them duendes. They're the leprechauns that go up and down the mountains, and they come and they destroy your room, your house in the middle of the night. Imagine growing up with that shit. When they saw the Doja Cat video, they were like, "That's the shit that happened to me, dog. That's the shit that happened in Mexico." Pay attention. How you gonna live in Area 51 and not expect something to fucking act crazy? Now there's that one ranch. Now every time I talk about that ranch, I shit. I know my place. I don't know what place Doja Cat's at, but let me tell you, I see a lot of bald-headed bitches taking their kids to school. They got just as much as demon as they have of Doja Cats because they want to become famous on some bullshit because they carry their demon is money. Their demon is something else. I've also seen bald-headed men do the same thing. I see men with a head full of hair do the same fucking thing. See, it's different when you're hitting with mediums and people who are high priestesses and you could see shit. And you just stay quiet. You're like, well, this motherfucker then. That motherfucker back there, that motherfucker back there, he's fake. That my baby daddy back there, my baby mama over there. That's not my baby mama. I hope I'm not scaring you guys. I mean, if Doja Cat scares you, then don't be out here committing the seven deadly sins, because that's her demon. Her demon is fame. What is yours? We're out here judging and throwing rocks, and our demon might be look a lot worse. Imagine carrying the R. Kelly demon. Oh, don't even imagine that. That's a serious fucking demon. That demon and R. Kelly? I don't know. That one's already far gone. Then we go on to the cloning process or whatever, where their body takes like that. It's full on possession shit. Like, do you really want to touch the R. Kelly case? What priest out here wants to take the R. Kelly case? They might join in. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Don't come for me. It's dark humor. It's dark humor. Fucking laugh. Damn, it just kills me that y'all go watch Michael Myers. You guys watch Fred Cougar. You guys watch Jason. You guys believe Friday the 13th. You guys are all for Halloween, but you guys want to bang on Doja Cat. She looks like a great fucking demon, actually. I'm like, she plays the role really well. She looks like the cat lady for real. That's what happens when you don't have kids. You become the cat lady. You know what I'm saying? That's what happens. You're left with no resort. You're like, fuck it. That's her on drugs. Let me find out Doja Cat's sober on that shit. That's what fentanyl will do to your ass. You better get off that shit. If you're on it, you could get off that fentanyl. That's what your ass gonna look like if you keep on drinking. That's what you're gonna look like. Doja Cat gonna come and get your ass. Yeah, Doja Cat gonna get you. She gonna come and get your ass. Doja Cat. Half of y'all scared of Doja Cat, but y'all sleeping up with Doja Cat. Some of y'all laying up with Doja. Not my fans, I'm kidding, but these motherfuckers out here are laying up with the Doja Cat and have the goddamn nerve to be talking shit about Doja Cat. These motherfuckers out here are Doja Cat. They out here got that nerve talking about they want to go get baptized. But they won't stop fucking that man's husband. They won't stop fucking that wife of his. All right, you won't stop fucking doing them fucking drugs, putting shit up your nose. Talk about Doja Cat. You act like Doja Cat when you're on that shit. That's you off the Molly. That's you off the fucking Molly. I'm kidding, you guys. I'm kidding. I hope y'all ain't doing none of that. Let me find out all of the Doja Cats are watching me. Oh, God, I'm not joking, but you probably need an exorcism. Oh, dear God, please make anybody that watches my channel, repent their sins and go back to God, because they didn't watch the Doja Cat video and they scared God. Please just take them back. All right, if they're cheating, let Doja Cat come and visit them in their dream. God, if they're out here cheating, just send Doja Cat to them at night. God, if they're in R. Kelly, definitely send Doja Cat that way. That I'm not fucking playing. I ain't playing. 333. 333. Illuminati. Illuminati. Illuminati fucking R. Kelly's bitch ass. Yeah. I said what I said. Allegedly. Sick of this shit. I'm sick of all this Illuminati ish. I'm gonna leave it right there. Tonight, just go to sleep and be like, dear God, don't let me be Doja Cat. No, on some serious shit though, I pray for Doja Cat. I pray that she can find God. And I pray for anyone that has lost their way with God. I hope that you find the I pray that you can find yourself again through the light, through the most high, through the highest frequency. God, I like to call him God, but what makes you feel better for mankind, that you can be more kind, that you can ask God for forgiveness, you can ask yourself to get cleansed, that you can reheal your body, that you can, you know, start manifesting something more different, that you can, start seeking the light, the comedy of life, that you may smile more, that, you can defeat depression, that you can defeat cocaine addiction, that you can defeat, because that's sleep paralysis right there, that you can defeat that in the name of God, and that you can defeat these demons, the seven deadly sins, and that God can enter your life and give you something amazing for you to like stand by. Lisi ain't perfect. I pray for myself a lot. Like, y'all got to stay praying for yourself and praying for your children, because these entities, as far as what she's showing you, is she's telling you it's a real thing. Like, she's not denying it. She's saying it's a real thing, and that's hers. Fame has been her real demon in life. It has scared the fuck out of her. She doesn't know she needs to embrace it or rebuke it. And we need to understand that she needs the power of prayer. She needs someone to tell her, like, we understand that this is a part of the world. Everybody fights their own demons. And instead, we're condemning that woman straight to hell, when all it takes is for somebody to really say that, I pray you get yourself together. I pray that you heal whatever it is that you're battling. I pray that you can just really, 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 really find yourself, and like you can become, like, find God. And I get it that the dark there, it is dark. There's a lot of goth girls. Maybe she's just coming out that she actually likes being a goth girl. Did it ever occur to anybody she just likes being a goth girl? Kiss came out and they had a whole tongue and makeup, and they were men. They were men. It's like when finding out that Selena liked rock and roll. I'm a goth girl my damn self. I like lizards. I like all kinds of stuff. People think it's weird of me. People think I'm like, dude, like, I don't know. I just like them. They don't scare me. I'm sorry if they scare you. I'm just saying that maybe it's a big misunderstanding, to where she just needs somebody to pray for her. And it feels like the media is that she's doing this because she can't stand the media. And you never know when you accidentally made a pact with the wrong person. You know what I'm saying? That's why you need to always just pray and talk to your kids about God. Seriously. God be with you in everything and anything that you do. If it's not God, the highest frequency, the light, the best version of you. Look, I don't, I know I'll be beefing with some people, but it's not that fucking serious. As I honestly, some shit, yeah, it should be really fucking serious, but I'm assuming that if I have a fan in you, I'm assuming that you support me some way, and I have to wish you good. You know how they say you gotta pray for your enemies. Anyways, I don't know what my enemies are going through. And that's why on a lot of shit, I just choose to fucking let shit slide. And just, we got to pray for them. You don't know what kind of hell they're in. It just looks like Doja Cat is going through a moment where she really is in her personal hell. And she's being very descriptive on what she sees with her eyes. And there's a lot of people that really, you know, go through sleep paralysis, or they're in a haunted home and they don't know what to do. No one to guide them on what to say. They've never experienced or been touched down on that topic. Pray for your people. Always pray for your people. You might be the only hope they have. Maybe you're the last string of faith that somebody has. Always pray for people. Pray for yourself as well, that your vessel is always protected. Always pray for yourself. Manifest the highest frequency. I don't know why it's so much better if I talk in different dialects. I shouldn't. All I know is that you got to find that good in you and don't let go of that good in you. Pray yourself to sleep. Pray yourself out of these fucking things that aren't talked about. Someone just needs to tell you, I pray for you. And the power of prayer, seriously. Me, you, and everyone around us. Amen. Blessings.